Okay, this video is to show you guys how things are going here, which have changed. At 2 weeks to 3 weeks, we don't really get a lot of visitors because we don't want them. It's always stressful on the pups, but this time Bella is just struggling with milk and got really dehydrated. So I thought I would do the subQ fluids right now, which is a big step for me because I like things very natural. I like to keep things as preventive as possible. But we have a line right here. We're going to give her a nice big pack of water. And the thing is, she's eating, but she just won't drink that water. She drank, I believe how many liters of water during birth. And she had so much milk. That was great. But now she just has nothing. And the puppies are hungry. They're not real happy with their food. So before I step out and go get new food and take care of some things I've got to do, I wanted to go ahead and do this. So she's getting this. She's going to have a nice big pack of fluids right here in a moment. And thought I would show you whenever I do talk to you about, give your whoever it is, I don't have an Albert, Samson or whatever, Molly or whatever. A lot of daisies, but we love our daisies because they're always, Daisy is a beautiful name. It rhymes with all kinds of things. So, but I will say to you, give her a big kiss sniff. I combine those words, kiss sniff, and what that means, this is the kiss sniff area right here. I love this area. And if I had a doodle, when I get my doodles, I am going to love this area. This is where my nose is going to stay because that is a hunk of, oh my gosh. And she has a great, just a hobble here, that hunk of burning love here. But I get filled up with a lot of dog shedding fur on this sweet, beautiful girl. So I don't get to check her as often as I'd like with the sniff. However, if you're just not as canine as Miss Lisa is, that's okay. And I'm talking to you kids too right now, that you will have a dog with long floppy ears, okay? Won't be short like these little, that's not really all that short, come to think of it, but Indies go woo, way down, and they're L-shaped. You have to treat those like Cocker Spaniel ears. And when you open up the ears, first of all, pink is okay. We just did her ears. But look at the yeast. That is from, now I'm going to watch this because when your dog isn't feeling good, you start looking at everything because she can't say, oh, my ears don't feel good or whatever. Or, there's nothing really, I don't see mites, but that's yeast. See that goo, it spreads? When I say kiss sniff, you may not even see much of this at all, but you'll start to smell a little bit of a sour. It's just not, it's a yeast. It's just, and all you do is just use your cleaner. This is why we have everything on hand. Oh, what a sweet girl. But the thing is, what really is disturbing to me is, well, it's really not as pink as this light. I had the light turned on really a lot, but it's really, it doesn't look infected to me, but there is such a thing as yeast infections. If you don't stay ahead of it with the way, what we teach you, you will be hating yourself because it'll be hundreds of dollars at a vet. Always so hard to dry those little doodle ears out because it goes not just in, but down. Let me think, how can it write in and then down is how the daddy's ears are shaped. It's an upside down L. Just imagine all that moisture that's creating this on the outside, but it's inside. So this is not a big deal because I just washed her. Her ears were perfectly clear. I think she dunked her head out there in that nasty pond when she came back with cat poop all over her about a week ago. And I should have gotten in here and just checked it. That's why we use dry ear powder. Now, I've not looked at this one, but, whoops, I hope I didn't turn this off. I did not. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. You're getting to see it about the same time I am, and I'm just examining my dog. And this is something I just want, look how, you can tell it's from moisture because it's actually just down here. These were just as clean and spick and span, okay? But I'm going to go in here and just show you. Okay, now that's more, Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the thing. Make sure, okay, that's not a coffee ground, that again is yeast, but I just want to double check, because if we have mites, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and treat her for mites. Just go ahead, it can't hurt, because she's so dehydrated. I'm just like, what is going on, sweetheart? You gotta listen to your doggies. Even though I cleaned them carefully a week and a half ago, yeah, a week and a half ago, here we go. Alrighty, and they were clean. We didn't have yeast, but it's because I've been really letting her, for her mental health, go in the creek. And I forgot. See, even Miss Lisa does this. Have mercy. But that just, see, it goes away real easy. So I'm going to show them to you when I clean them, but you'll have a cleaner for yeast. And then we're going to go ahead and put some drops in for any ear, you know what, the ear mite medicine, there is a better one than I have. But we're going to, you always clean them if they're not infected. You want, uh-oh, I may have this upside down. Okay, that's it. I hope that's all right. But, and you will not want to clean it if they're painful. So that's why I say kiss, sniff the sweetheart, your love bug, because when you kiss and sniff, it automatically makes you think, look inside. If you smell anything, you should smell the sweet smell of like this vinegar solution we give you. Maybe a mild pH, but it's a pH adjuster, cleanser. And generally it doesn't need a lot of parasitides for parasites, but if it has a little, that's fine. But I try to stay away from chemicals, but just natural things. And anyway, but you do need something. You need a little bit of we use boric acid, the teeniest bit in our solution. And but the vinegar, if you smell fresh smell, here you're good. I always look, give a visual. Oh, love, 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 kiss, kiss, hobble, hobble. Okay, now you're going to start noticing that she's looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that is awesome, because the way to know, like the way I know she's dehydrated, number one, for mother, she should be producing milk and drinking. She's not. The pups need her, and she's starting to feel, she looks at me with this face, these beautiful eyes of hers. It makes me so sad, but I look inside. If you feel the lips of your doodle, and that's a little tacky here, they're dehydrated. Dehydrated. I feel it's like tacky right there. Doesn't matter if their nose is a little runny. That has nothing to do with it. Tacky lips, because you can't tell on a dog like this really by squeezing them. You've really got to check her mouth. That should be slobbery wet right here, and it's not. So if you have a dehydrated dog and you cannot get them to drink water, well, first line of defense is buy good chicken broth. See if you can tempt your dog to drink. And we've done that, haven't we, sweetheart? But something's up. So she's on a course of some medicine to just clear her out of anything that might be there. She's on super high power food, and she's getting her fluids intravenously. Under the skin, subQ, not venous. Do not say I told people to put water in their veins. I don't know. I'm not a vet, so I don't know what that would do, but no. We just put it under the skin, and this is normal. A lot of people do this for diabetic animals, and it's a normal thing. But anyway, you do that, and if at all in doubt, if there's diarrhea combined, go to the vet. Go ahead and go. If you got diarrhea, do not lock that poor dog in a crate by any chance. But go to the vet, and hopefully you have a relationship with your vet like I do, who will give you some subQ fluids so you can do this at home and not have to keep coming in, because it only lasts about 4 hours, maybe. I don't know. Well, until they turn around, the antibiotics have to kick in. But it's just my sweetheart, my baby. My baby. They are always your babies, ladies and daddies. They're always going to be your babies. Yeah, I don't care how big they get. If they're 55 pounds or whatever, if your big boy's grown up 6'2", he's still your baby. All right, so now you know something about the ears. You'll get a recipe for the ear solution. Anyway, and instructions about the ears mostly. The dehydration is not something I expect with any of our doodles unless they start vomiting and diarrhea, and if that happens, you'd better call me, Because if you don't, I'm going to be on you, okay? I need to talk to you right away. Vomiting, diarrhea within the first year of the puppy's life can be nothing at all, just upset, or it could be very serious. All right, love all my doodle families. I got to get to cleaning ears. This is grossing me out. Hope y'all have a good evening. I'm sorry we don't have pictures of the pups right now. I have way too much to do to film puppies right now. Turtle left.